So I'm joined by Michelle from Shoosmiths. Hello, how are you today? How's today going?
It's gone really, really well. It's the first time we've hosted the annual conference here at Shoosmiths, and it's also the first time the Rail Forum have taken stewardship of it as well. So it's been a really successful day.
Amazing, amazing. So we're here obviously to celebrate the launch of Rail Safety Week 2023. So let's learn a little bit more about you. Tell us about what your role is, what your organisation does.
Okay, so I am a partner at Shoosmiths, which is a firm of solicitors, and I know that people would perhaps think it's quite strange that we're involved, but the scope of the rail industry is that they still need solicitors as well. And I've worked in the rail industry for about 25 years now. So at Shoosmiths, I am the head of our rail team. But it's really important for us at Shoosmiths to be engaged with the sector that we're involved in terms of the work that I'm doing. And I'm also the vice chair of the Rail Forum, which, as I mentioned earlier, have taken over stewardship of the Rail Safety Week. So I'm involved wearing a couple of hats this week.
Amazing. So how is your organisation or organisations supporting Rail Safety Week?
So Shoosmiths are helping in a couple of ways, really. So the first is that we hosted the launch conference today. So we've had a wide range of speakers come and talk to a number of people all about what rail safety means. And I think many people would be really surprised to understand the breadth of it, actually. Then later on in the week, I've got some colleagues of mine in the regulatory team who are going to do a webinar about health and safety and how important it is for people within organisations to be aware of their own responsibilities with regards to health and safety. And then we have also been hosting some podcasts. So there's been a couple of podcasts that we've recorded here at Shoosmiths, utilising people like Andrew Haynes, for example, and the Rail Forum so that we could start getting the message out about Rail Safety Week.
Amazing. So it's really incredible to kind of learn more about what you are doing there at Shoosmiths. What can other companies, what can other organisations do to support this week?
There is so much that can be done. I mean, people might think about rail and think that it's just about trains on the track, and it's not. There's obviously a wide range of organisations that work within the industry, and they will do their own things, whether it's about promoting things internally to their people or getting out into the local community. But I think regardless of whether you are involved in the rail industry directly or not, there is still things that you can be doing. So just in terms of general safety around the railway networks, making sure that we're making sure that our children, our grandchildren, our niece, our nephews, our neighbours' children, whatever they are, to make sure that they understand that the rail network is not something to be played with. You know, don't mess about at train stations. Make sure that you steer clear of the tracks. Make sure that you listen to the level crossing announcements and things like that. And then also the wider safety element of if you've got employees who may use trains, tubes, whatever it is, light rail to get to work. It's still part of society that's out there. So things like the British Transport Police's Guardian app, getting people encouraged to download that so that they can report any incidences or anything that they don't feel comfortable about whilst on the railway. All of those kind of initiatives all add up to that Rail Safety Week, under that Rail Safety Week umbrella, so everybody can get involved.
And I think that's so key and something that I haven't really heard about before. Obviously we know that it's everybody's job really to be talking about rail safety, but in terms of the organisations, absolutely. If you've got your staff that are travelling to work on the trains, of course, you need to be showcasing the element of safety with that. Absolutely educating, and in something so different. Yeah, really, really thank you for pointing that one out. So, final question. In terms of young people that are watching throughout this week, what message about rail safety would you give to them?
I think the most important thing is about recognising that there are things on railway stations, on platforms, on the roads, around level crossings to keep you safe. So I've got a 5-year-old little girl and I caught the train with her on Saturday. So have a think about why there's those bumps on the platform before you get on the train. Why is there that big yellow line there on the edge of the platform, start to question and think about why these things are there. If you don't know the answer, then maybe ask a grown-up and they'll be able to tell you, because all of those things are there to help you stay safe. Don't run on train platforms. Make sure you use the bridges that are there, and never, ever, under any circumstances, go under a level crossing barrier when it's down. Just stand on the side and wave as the train goes past.
Absolutely. I just want to say a huge thank you for Michelle. It's absolute incredible advice there, and some key message that I think we all need to start listening to, definitely. So thank you so much.
Thank you.